On this episode of Get That Bread, I'm going to talk about everything that's wrong with my Ford Ranger. It's because it has a Ford badge. This is not going to be one of those sort of videos. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This, 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 right here, that. This. This.
This is fine.
So the majority of things I've shown you is the wrap, and I knew the wrap was going to be a bit how you going because it's the first time I've ever done it, but there's just sections that aren't holding, and I don't know if it's because like the majority of spots is where it meets the edge kind of thing, and I don't know if it's because I keep it outside and we've had terrible weather, so ever since Cyclone Alfred sort of came past, because when I've had this thing sitting outside, and because it was holding when I had it in the garage, it's just now, I guess, baking in the sun. The vinyl is kind of starting to, I don't know, try and go back to its normal shape. So if you ever see this thing out and about, take a photo from a distance. Don't take a photo from up close. Like, look at this. This is a bubble. Excuse how dirty it is, but it's hot enough here sitting in the sun now that I can literally just get rid of it. But that'll just keep coming back up. Like another one. Interesting. If I was going to wrap a car again, I 100% wouldn't do black on white, and I would try and give myself heaps more material to wrap around the edges instead of just sort of just covering it. So this was already on the car when I bought it, but this is the handbrake line, has the outer coating is just like shredded, still functions and everything like that, but I mean, it's only a matter of time before that gets hit by something and gets absolutely ravaged. So I should probably look at trying to replace that section or something. Yeah, terribly inconvenient. While I'm down here, whenever I start the Ranger up, she spits out a fair bit of white smoke. So yeah, around the exhaust there, it's sort of charcoaling and everything, and it's getting a bit of soot and crap on the tow bar, but yeah, not ideal. I don't know what the go is with that, so if anyone knows why she shoots out some smoke on startup, and it does smell a bit as well, but still runs fine and everything. It's just I have no idea what it is. So this is the seal from the back of the tub has actually fallen down, so I'm surprised it hasn't melted on the exhaust. Should get rid of that, shouldn't I? Haven't hooked up the winch yet since having it on there. It's just a bit of an ornament at the moment. Just haven't had time really, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, the only thing that's wrong with it is that it's not hooked up, so it's kind of useless at the moment. So when the kit came from Superior, this section, this should be on this side, but the way it's orientated when it's been fitted here, the only way I could get it to fit in the meantime is have it running like this. What that means is it does slightly rub on the steering boot there, so over time that's going to end up wearing each other out. It's alright at the moment. Superior said if I hold this section here and then spin this part around, I should be able to orientate it correctly, so then I can mount that the other way kind of thing. It's just I tried to do that, but I don't know, I didn't have the physical strength to spin it in there. But yeah, I mean, it's holding on for now. It's just at some point in time over, like if I left that for a year or something, I'm sure this boot will eventually wear away, or this line, whichever one's weaker. So it's not terrible. What I'm trying to show you here is the angle of the CV, so I still haven't put the diff drop kit in, so not that there's anything necessarily wrong with this part, it's just I haven't put that bit of the kit in. This bit here. So this is completely weathered and looks terrible against the black wrap. I tried to hit it with a little bit of a like a blackening thing, but yeah, no, it's not good. I'm gonna have to replace those. On the other side, it's actually starting to raise up from after I sort of had to reef it off when I was putting it on, because yeah, it's actually separated from that piece there, so I'll need to get new ones. So yeah, kind of looks a bit home brand at the moment. Excuse the dust, but this head unit, I still haven't changed it, and I still can't get over how bad it is. So this is what you can see in the shade. If I move the Ranger into the sun, hold on, let me show you, I'll move it into the sun. You lose complete visibility of anything. Like, you got to get the right angle so you can actually see anything, and it's not just because it's dusty as fuck, but it's so annoying. And at night time it like goes super bright, so I thought maybe it was like a time setting thing, like where it should be bright during the day and then dim down at night time, but there's nothing in the settings or anything like that can fix it. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Don't exactly, so there's no fix for this. I need to like fully replace it. Yeah, this thing is trash. So when this aftermarket switch panel is being put in, the outer panel part here that it sort of like clips into doesn't actually clip properly, so I sort of just jammed in there, so that sucks. This thing is munted, so 300,000 kilometers, and yeah, can't even focus on it. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, that's all munted. So that's on the cards to replace. So in the engine bay, everything's been pretty okay. One thing is the amount of shit that is in my intake from the EGR. Like, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I can't show it, so I really need to clean it. I have no idea if it's ever been cleaned over the 300,000 Ks. I should probably put a bit of a catch can on it to try and stop some of the oil going back through it. But on one of the intercooler lines as well, there's a bit of oil leaking. Can't even really see it on there, but down there's a bit of oil coming back through, kind of thing. So it's just all normal, it's just not ideal. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my aircon actuator is just ticking away. Another thing wrong with my Ranger. The seal where the CV goes into the front diff has actually busted. It's been leaking for fucking ages, so lots of drips of oil everywhere. I think I did that seal went when we went to the Springs Park ages and ages and ages ago. So yeah, so I gotta figure out which actual part it is there. I think it's just like a seal that you like just hammer into place kind of thing, and then your CV just pops through it, which is probably a terrible description, I have no idea, but yeah, need to pull out the old one because clearly it's deteriorated and pop a new one in. These are starting to get a bit yellow and faded. I'll try and do a bit of a restoration-y kind of thing. This one's way worse than the other one, but you can kind of see it in the sun a bit better, but yeah, they're not as clear as they used to be. So I'm in no way, shape or form ragging on the Ford Ranger in any way. So this is just purely a few things that I need to get sorted on mine. So yeah, I've been pleasantly surprised with the Ranger. Had it for over a year now, and yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'm enjoying the Ranger life. So just a bit of a random episode to get that bread. Still need to finish the wrap on this thing. Dad life's been taken over, which is obviously probably expected being a new dad. So I'll get back into some videos when I can. Yeah, I got to finish the wrap. Got to do a few bits and bobs and things, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, I'm just talking smack now. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Get That Bread. I'll see you guys in the next one.